welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be discussing about books. Books, these unknown figures of human existence or objects of readables or whatever you want to call them. Today, I'll be discussing, is reading books still a thing? Obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been reading this book so far. I got gifted by a very close family member to me, and it's called The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on page 8. I didn't start so long ago, and let me tell you something, this book is kind of eye-opening, and you might want to catch it as a read. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't typically endorse myself in getting too much of information because I feel like I'm not already a brainiac, but I like being reading books of sorts of nature or sorts, and reading books is kind of a superpower. It gives you this insight of, oh, I get to learn this while I'm just reminiscing about, or reminiscing, or whatever you feel what the writer was writing, on the author, or what the author was experiencing. Books are kind of like a superpower that's you need for your brain. Don't get me wrong, books are amazing, but is too much of something really bad? Let me tell you something about books. Books, don't get me wrong, the thought of just opening this and reading it's exhausting. Just going page to page, you're reading out, or it's either you're reading out or you're reading inside your head, and you're just like, oh, I'm literally gaining something from reading this. But obviously, I do have something to fall back on to back up what I'm saying, and I will go to this website called Medium. It's called 10 brain reasons to make reading a habit, but I'll probably be talking about 5 reasons basically because I don't want to stretch this video too long. And yes, let's get to it. First one, it strengthens your brain. Reading lights up your entire brain. The 2013 study out of Emory University measured readers' MRI scans as they read a book. They found that the deeper readers went into the story, the more areas of their brain activated. Even more surprisingly, this activity stayed elevated for several days after participants finished the book. The more you read, the stronger these complex networks of activity become. Right, number 2, it reduces stress. According to a 2009 study conducted at Sussex University, reading reduces your stress levels by 68%. In as little as 6 minutes of being immersed in a book, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure lowers, and your muscles begin to relax. To enjoy the long-term benefits of reading, research suggests that 30 minutes of daily reading dramatically impacts the physical symptoms of stress. It doesn't matter what type of book you read, including audiobooks, as long as you're able to focus on reading without interruptions. Oh yeah.
The Audible app makes it very easy to listen anytime, anywhere. So now you can get your knowledge while you're washing dishes, brushing your teeth, working out, you name it. Because it would be pretty hard to do those things with a book in your hand, you know what I mean? Audible also has thousands and thousands of titles. Any book that you can think about, they probably have an audiobook of it.
So number 3, expands your knowledge. In this digital era, it may be easy to believe that you can only get useful information from YouTube videos. But as American writer and illustrator Tommy D. Powell says, reading is important because if you can read, you can learn anything about everything and everything about anything. A YouTube video can help you understand the topic, but short videos don't allow you to swim into the vast depths of the subject matter. In fact, while it may be tempting to believe that multimedia can expand or increase learning, research indicates that the positive impacts seen from these types of teaching styles are minimal without reading as the core teaching module. Additionally, higher reading comprehension has been correlated with greater scientific literacy. Number 4, enhances creativity and imagination. Reading helps you expand your imaginative world. As you read, your optical lobe is activated, the area of your brain responsible for processing visual information. This is particularly effective while reading fiction, as imagining the worlds and characters an author describes helps you visualize what you're reading. You're taking an abstract concept and making it real in your mind. It really, I think normally like reading books literally you get a picture of what the author's like trying to paint for you. You get a picture of this is what he's trying to say, or this is what he's trying to lead me on to, and then you probably get a picture about it and you're like, oh, this is me. We cool. We lit. And then I'll stop at number 5. Number 5, it improves your memory. A good memory is a valuable asset in our fast-paced world. If you fail to remember important things like client names, work assignments, or after school activities, you can lose time, money, and most importantly, relationships. Studies show that reading improves memory through constantly engaging your brain. You're working your verbal recall while keeping your short-term and long-term memory activated as you track the information or storyline, depending on the type of book. This is episodic memory, but reading also strengthens your working memory, which is your capacity to hold information in your brain while working on different tasks. Both of these types of memory decline as you age, and studies have shown that in elderly patients, those who read every day for 8 weeks show significant improvement in both episodic and working memory. Nothing too much to say about it. So I can basically put it out to you and say, read a book, guys. Read a book. As a fast-paced world, and we live in a world where we live in technological advances, we're scrolling through social media and all these apps, don't forget to read a book. Reading a book also makes you learn new words. It makes you feel a certain way. It gives you insight about how this person lived their life, how this person kind of explored their creativity or imagination. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll probably release another one later on. Please do me a big favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, share the video to someone who kind of can relate to it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.